Hello everyone, I hope you are well and you are all fit and healthy and enjoying this sunshine, if you're in the UK that is. So, a couple of quick bits of news before I dissolve into all kinds of emotions over these. First of all, now everyone knows how much I love Anne from Positively Papercraft. I've known her for about 3 years now, and we do email, not a huge amount because we tend to both be busy. She's got her family and I'm busy a lot of the time, but we're never far away from each other. Sometimes we'll go for a massive amount of time without actually talking, and that's not because we're out of sorts with each other, but simply because we're too busy. But when it matters, I know I can contact her, and she knows that she can contact me should she ever need to about anything that isn't crafting related. So now there is a couple of things. The thing is I love blending. I love blending, and recently she just done this brilliant post. Now there is a new product that's been released that they are called brushes that changed my life. These haven't changed my life yet, I must say, but they are brilliant for blending. Now these are the exact same things, but I went for this colour because I like that colour. However, the black, now looking at the black, I kind of wish I'd gone for the black. So the brushes that changed my life are black, and Anne found these on Amazon, and it was just like, yes, thank you, Anne. So these are Anne's discovery. And this is, again, Anne from Positively Papercraft. You'll all know her because she is a great crafter. She has grace, she has elegance, she has everything that I don't have. And I have to say, I genuinely, really, really like her. I adore her crafting. I think she's a genuine person, and I think she's been handed a bit of a rough ride at times. So, but she's going from strength to strength. I just am so pleased that she's found her little niche where she is doing really well and she's comfortable and she's happy. So I'm really, really happy for her. But we're going back to these. Now, these, I will say, one of my friends has them. And I had the opportunity to use them before I bought these. And I thought, yep, they are lovely, but I'm sorry, I don't believe that they're worth the price. That's only my opinion. That's my opinion. I am not in any way saying that Brushes for Life charge too much. That is not what I'm saying. This is my opinion only. And a lot of people that have these will say that these aren't the same. Well, they certainly feel the same to me, but I'm not an expert. I know when it comes to blending, these would give them a run for their money anytime. So as soon as I saw the picture, I thought, oh, Anne, you are gorgeous, you are an angel. So I went heading off to Amazon, and I've got my Amazon Prime, so I thought, right, I'll go with that. And they were like, no, they won't like, they were $11.99. So they are a brilliant addition to my blending. And I will say that when I'm using them, I've got this stand that I use and just plonk them in there while I'm using them. That's also on Amazon, and I don't think that's very much money at all. I think it's something like about £4. but when you're using them and you don't want to put them down onto like the card or the table or anything, that is that. Right, so that's one piece. Now the second piece is, now where have they got? Oh, right, so you know I went to a crafting show. I think I told you last time, I'm not sure, I'm getting confused. But I went to this craft show which was absolutely magnificent, and I got, oh hold on, that's it. I got some bits that I just want to share with you really quickly. These are things that could save you money. Right, so here are the mini blenders, which we all know and love. We all love those. Well, if you're blending and you use these, you'd love them. Or I don't know what to say. But I saw this thing on the stall and I started to laugh because it was so unbelievably sweet. Now, I actually got to the point where I couldn't stop laughing. And you know when you can't stop and people start looking at you and you try and you bottle it down, and then your face goes all funny and then everyone looks at you really weirdly because your face is going funny. So, well, I just carried on laughing, and the man that was on the stall was getting really nervous. I think he was so glad when I bought them and moved off his stall. But come on, what do we think, ladies and gentlemen? That was worthy of laughing, wasn't it? Sorry, I got my shakes. But yeah, I think that was well worthy. How cute is that? Now, I will say that these actually are practical because they will get into the places that other blenders can't. Except for the stick blenders, which I have, but we don't need to know about those. But aren't they cute? I wanted to show you those because I thought, I know people that appreciate those. Right, so here I have a new range of stamps, ink pads, and I will say, look at these colours. They're brilliant for the coming months, the pastels. Now these are Catherine Pooler, and I got these off Craft and Create. Now at the moment, or they were on at £2.99, buy two get one free, so I got all of those I think for about £17.99, which is really good. They stamp fantastic. I done a quick thingy. That is my Alter New. Love Alter New. That is, well, this was my fault because they're really juicy. I was trying not to pull the ink back up when I was stamping it, but it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The coverage I got later on was great, and this was a stamping up. Now that one again was my fault. I didn't cover it properly, but you can see there the quality of them all. I think they're lovely. I did try later attempting turquoise, so it did match a bit better. But yeah, it's equally as good as Stampin' Up. Sorry, the Alter New always wins out for me. And that is that it? No. Right, so while I was there, I got these Sheena. This one is Tangled Rose. Now these are the 3D embossing. That is what comes in the cover. I took mine out, and that is how it comes out. Look at that, isn't that amazing? Amazing. I did do those so I could look and see. Now this one's Clockwork Daisies. I put two in this one, and that's how the folder shows it. But look at that, isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. And this one is Chains of Time. So that's the cover and that's the actual item. They're beautiful. Now those, I will say, I put those onto I've done a lot of them and took them into work, but I put them onto one card, and I'm afraid this has been flattened where I've stored it in a not so good place, which was stupid. And I literally done that and put sentiment on straight away, not on this one, it was on a pink one. But that was it. And if you're not a card maker but you love the idea of it, they are great. They're really good, and they're not expensive at all. Right, so I think that is it. So Angela texted me last week. She's the one that done the cards for me before. She texted me today, but she was the one that done the cards for me last time. And when we went through and looked at them, there were 63 cards. We're down to 10 at work now. So thank you so much, Angela. I told you that last night. You are an absolute angel. I send you lots of hugs and kisses, and I will text you again later, lovey. But I received this lovely package, and it was all daisies and happiness. I'll show you. This is always a good thing when you get a package and it comes in with a bag like this, isn't it lovely? Yes. So everyone again probably knows Gaynor Boyce. She is stamped with joy. Now Gaynor I have known again for about 3 years now. Gaynor and I have an incredibly close relationship, I feel. Yeah, no, we do. I can't tell you some of the reasons, but we are incredibly close. I absolutely adore her. She's nutty and happy and just full of life, and I have to say I genuinely love her. I really love her, and I am, like I say, honoured to call her my friend. I've said that many times. And she has a heart the size of the UK. She does a lot of charity work, selflessly I might add, and if I could I would get her an award from people that deal with charities and a lot of work, but that's in progress. So any of you that know Gaynor might have seen these being made if they were made, which I think they probably were because they're too good not to have been shown, if you know what I mean. Right, so I am going to show these one by one because I haven't seen them. I've just received them and thought, oh, Gaynor, I love ya. I love ya. Right, so look at that. Wow, she is just so talented, and like I say, heart of gold, absolute heart of gold. There's not many like Gaynor. Angela is. Angela's like Gaynor, but Gaynor does so much work for charity. It's beautiful. If I go quiet, it's not because I'm not loving them, it's just sometimes when people do things like this, with Angela as well, I was very, very, very overwhelmed, and sometimes I don't know, oh bless, sometimes I just don't know how to deal with that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yes, he looked stamped with joy, and she certainly is full of joy. Gaynor, I don't need to say it to you, do I? We do message each other a lot as well. That's when I actually go in. I'm a terror. If I'm too busy or if I'm not well, and I am really sorry, but I will admit this, sometimes I think I just can't answer like texts and the messages, and I know that's terrible, I know it is, but when you've got to wake yourself up, oh look at that, when you've got to wake it, I won't open it because it's been closed, But when you wake yourself up, or you need to wake yourself up to answer it, I'm sure some people will understand why I don't actually want to come round too much. Oh my goodness. Oh, shut the door. Oh. Whew. Don't quite know what to say, Gaynor. Goodness me. Right. Aren't they beautiful? I want to keep that one to one side. There's a reason. They're beautiful. I think you'll all agree. Now these will go to, in case you don't know, they will go to my charity, which is Woking Hospice. The reason why Woking Hospice is so dear to me is because I have had the most amazing relationship with a woman for 13 years. Not that I'm a work colleague who became like a second mother to me. And I loved her. I still love her. I shouldn't say I loved, that's past tense. And she spent her last days in there in October. And I just wanted, they looked after her and it was very dignified. And I just want, this is my way of saying thank you. So isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're the best thing I ever needed to know. Or, you're the best thing I never knew I needed. Sorry. But it's beautiful. I think she's used either that stuff, which she'll tell me. She'll tell me if I'm being stupid. Or that stuff. Can't make up my mind which one it is. She'll let me know. So, it's been really busy. That's why I haven't been on. And I'm sure you'll forgive me. I'm sure you will. Because I have to say, my crafting friends are amazing. Oh, look at that. That is so, sorry, that is so, I'm more interested in looking, I'm so sorry. That is so soft. That is such a beautiful idea. Look at that. See, that's why it's great to show you these cards. She may well have showed these all to you on her channel, but I think it's just such a good idea to show people that are just starting out and don't quite know where to start. Yeah, that is so iridescent. She has got to have used a mousse. And I could be well wrong here, guys. It's beautiful as well. You are loved. You are. You are, Gaynor. And so are the rest of you. I don't know what I'd do without you lot. You've helped me through some times that, you know, were quite lonely. Right, so here we are. We've got some amazing flowers and background. Together is a wonderful place to be. Oh, Gaynor. Yeah, so we all know Gaynor, I hope. Now I'm sure I saw her do this one because I thought, oh, I might have to get that set. And they're terrible. She shows something, I want to buy it. Girl, you're bad for my bank. But good for my stamp room and my heart. My crafty heart. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Time for a new adventure. Beautiful. Oh. This looks a bit special. Oh, look at that. Special fold. Look at that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, darling, you're fabulous. Yes, we all are, aren't we? In our crafting and in our lives. That is such a good idea to get rid of scrap card. I don't know if she's used scrap card. I think she has. I think she has. I'm lucky I've got a die like that cuts it out and it puts little, she got them, the little stitch marks. Not that I'm lazy or anything. Oh, look. Simplicity. How simple is that, but how effective. That is gorgeous, Gaynor. Absolutely gorgeous. I won't put those on just yet. Sorry, Gaynor, I've got to open this one. Oh, it was open. Oh, friendship isn't one big thing. Now, I don't want to rip this because I'm a clumsy moo. Oh, it's a million little things in. Look at that. I hope I'm going to be able to close this. Eek. Gaynor. Oh, 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 if I can do that, anyone can. Oh, Gaynor, that is amazing. Thank you. You made me look like I was really talented closing that. Oh, oh, and I'm not. I'm usually the clumsiest point taken. There's another beautiful one. Look at that. That's sealed. I won't undo it. It's beautiful. Oh, and there's another one. Now, I'm not going to actually open that one just in case I make a hash of it. But look at this beautiful card. Ooh, and she's even done it so it carries on. Oh, you're a clever girl, Gaynor. Let's move these out of the way. So she sent me 50 cards, 50 amazing cards that I know that she could probably really do with what's coming up. But that's Gaynor's heart. You're pretty much the best ever. That's nice. Again, that is so simple but stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, look. I love vellum on cards. I love it. Oh, look at that. How sweet is that? Sorry, how sweet is that? Sorry. I'm pulling them up so I can look at them. Oh, that's nice. Again, simple but amazing. I just don't think of these things. See, that's the difference between a card maker and someone who does 3D items that sometimes dabbles in cards. I'm a dabbler, but I tend to do more 3D cards or cards that do something really weird and wonderful. As does Gaynor, of course. Look at that. I think they're the Stampin' Blends, and she's put Winker Stella on. Absolutely beautiful. That is so cute. Do you ever look at these cards sometimes and think, God, if they were sent to me, I'd keep them? Well, I won't, but... Now, come on, someone's got to tell me what I'm doing here. That must go like that, does it? Now, Gaynor, you know you're supposed to send me instructions. I'm a thicket. That is just beautiful. I may not know how it works. Is that it? Must be it. Gaynor, really sorry. I really am sorry, but I don't know how that works. I'm going to go on your website and find it. I'm keeping that to one side because I am going to go and look. So that is those beautiful ones. See, that is so effective. She's getting really clever with her die cuts. She put something on them, or are they like that? I don't know, she'll tell me, but that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm sure that's got some... She'll tell me. Oh, look. Today calls for something sweet with extra sprinkles on top. Sorry. Isn't that lovely? Do you know what? There's nothing quite like holding a card and feeling the weight of it. Is it just me? Probably could just be me. Did you colour that in, Gaynor? Because you're getting... Yeah, I think so. Well, if you are, you're getting really good, girl. These couldn't have come at a better time, Gaynor. They really couldn't, because we're right down on ours. Like I say, Angela's just flew out the door. I might add that there's still some of mine left. That kind of speaks volumes. Mind you, I must say mine are kind of celebrate cards. Ah, that is lovely. Now, what has she used there? I love trying to find out what people have used. Oh, look. These stamps. What are they called? Not sentences. Do you know, my brain? Right, just ignore. Just ignore. Hubby's coming through. Oh, it's just hubby. That's all. That's why the dogs were all happy. But look at that. How great is that for a guide card? Or women are getting into cars now and mechanics. I shouldn't be sexist. Actually know someone. Ooh, look. This is gonna be, I have, oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Are you kidding me? Do you know, you must spend hours up. Mind you, you're the same as me. Crafting is getting away from backache and health issues, as it is for most of us, I will say. It seems to be a common thing, whether it's physical or emotional. A friend is someone you choose. Who chooses you? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, whether it's physical or emotional, I think crafting and the crafting community, because they all pull together and they help each other. Normally, you will get the odd bad egg, but usually we are all amazing. Do you like it? We, as in all of us, are amazing. But it is a great... Take it easy, Sam. See, you and me. Look at that, Brooke. How fabulous is that? Sometimes I look like that when I wake up in the morning, and then I put my glasses on and then I almost look human. Yeah, so because I think the crafting community is like it is, it's the best place to be. I wouldn't swap it for all the world. Oh, Gaynor, you're so clever. And I'm glad I didn't rip that off. Whew. Yeah. I think we're a pretty darned amazing group. I don't know any other one like us. Sure there is, but oh, look at that. These are very weighty. Mind you, she's put so many levels on that. And if you don't look, or if you're don't have a crafty eye, you probably will never notice all the little bits that have gone into making that up. That is gorgeous, Gaynor. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Yeah, you don't notice. Because we craft, we know what an effort goes into it, and what someone thinks probably is a 5-minute card. Well, they are joking, but they don't know it because they don't see all the levels. Isn't that beautiful? Can't go wrong with butterflies and flowers. Unless they're for guys. Mind you, some guys like that. Why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they have butterflies? My husband wouldn't like butterflies. Oh, he likes butterflies, but he wouldn't like it on a card. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And look, there's behind. You're probably all thinking, yes, we saw it made. But I have to say, when it's being made, you can't just step back and have a look. Oh, look. Sorry, I'm no sad. Oh, that's clever. That is clever. Now, see, a lot of people won't notice that. Clever, very clever. Lovely. And that is just about brilliant for everyone. Sorry, I'll sort that out. Got a bit sort of scrumpled in the post because postmen don't know that well, it's not the postman, it's the posting process. Oh, I love you till the day after, forever. That is gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? Ooh, here we go. Because this is new, I'll move that backwards and forwards. That is amazing, Gaynor. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. And I know that there are a lot of these around, but I have to say, people with real talent make that look so easy, and I still haven't tried one because I'm scared it will mess up. Not because I'm scared, it's just I know I will mess it up. Sending positive thoughts. Now, how's that for someone who's feeling poorly or just run down? Gorgeous. I'm not very good at describing cards that I'm in awe of. You've probably noticed that with Angela's as well. Oh, look, you're my everything. Winker Stella. We know how she loves her Winker Stella. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ooh, no, 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 no. We're not going to crush the ribbon. Are we? No, we aren't. No, we aren't. Oh, sweet celebration. Make it a sweet celebration. We do love that. Mind you, now in my head, I'm thinking I want a cupcake. I was thinking it from back there, but now I really want a cupcake. And do I want to be baking? No, I want to be stamping. Oh, look. Right, that's it. That's me. That's sold. I had this thing about really cute critters. I love them. I love the paper, but look at that. He, yeah, is gorgeous. I love him. I could just stand and look at cuties like that all day long. I know. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Go for it. Someone that's unsure whether to make a change in their life or go for a new job or even go for starting a new relationship or looking for a new home. Thinking of you. That's beautiful, Gaynor. You've done that brilliantly. I'm not sure if that's the pencils. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Ooh. I must say, I do love these 3D folders. Aren't they lovely? I love that stamp. That's pretty the way it catches the light. Me and metallic paper. If it's shiny, I can sit down there and look at it for ages, especially if it's a diamond or it's all glittery. That is the same one. See, look at the different cards you can get out of one folder. No, you would never have said that they were the same one, would you? Just goes to show. Amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Gaynor, I am awed by your talent. There's 50 of these cards, 50 of them. That is just amazing. Amazing. I will be so thrilled to put these out. Absolutely thrilled to bits to put these out. And I cannot say thank you enough, my love. I really appreciate cards that have been sent to me, especially at this time when no one seems to have the time to do anything. And I'm not being funny. Sometimes the money, because crafting is not always the cheapest thing. What I will say is, just recently I found this new site, and it is, oh goodness me, yeah, I know who it is. You can order a 10-kilogram box of offcuts in pearlescent cards. Now, when I say offcuts, let me show you. That's the pink, there's blue, there's all sorts. Get a card like that because I also went for a standard pack of paper as well. I went for the pearlescent and then the standard, and you get 10 kilograms of the standard card, like they're off cuts, or when I say off cuts, that sounds so wrong, but they might be huge, but because they're classed as off cuts. So the standard ones are $11.99, and I think it's $6.99 delivery for 10 kilograms. Cannot tell you how much is in there. The pearlescent ones I think are $12.99, and again delivery $6.99. But they do this 10 kilogram of card blanks of different kinds. Most of them, they say, are in ivory and white, and that is £19.99. But can you imagine how many card blanks you're getting with all the scoring actually put in? They'll say that they might be slightly off, or, you know, curled edges or whatever. But if any of you do craft, you know you can get rid of curled edges so easily with a bone folder. But if you and a friend, maybe if you can't afford that, or if you think I don't want to try that on my own, but you can go in and get a friend to go with you, you're spending not even £10 each on a box full of 10kg paper, or you're spending £12.50 each to have a box full of card blanks. Now, that I have never ever had a problem with these people. They are amazing. I order it, it's usually there the next day, or if I order it late in the evening, it's there the day after. They are incredible. They're called Soho Paper products, or Soho Paper, but they are amazing. And I will be, some of the pearlescent ones have strips that have been cut off. Now again, I can always use those. Always, they can be the backing to a sentiment, they can be a belly band, they can be so many things. They can even be for like going across. There's so many things, especially if you make mini albums like I do. You will never ever have a scrap left over. But if you can use one, you let me know. But yeah, that is a way, if you have not got a great deal of money, to be able to afford to get in. Because that card that I showed you earlier, the brown pearlescent one, oh, I can't find it now, but you saw it when I was talking about the folders. That was one of the pieces of card, and I can't find it now, I tell you. Oh, there. That was one of the pieces of card. Now I've put a sentiment over. Now I've probably got 200-300 bits of different colour papers. The pink is gorgeous, the blue is gorgeous. So there's lots of possibilities. But if you haven't got a great deal of money, go in with a friend, you won't regret it. Right, so all my lovely people, I will say goodbye for now. I will be with you soon. I say that and then I disappear, so maybe I shouldn't say it. Maybe I should just say I won't see you for a long time, and then I'll be back on it quicker. Reverse psychology on the universe, why not? Right, so I will say goodbye for now. Gaynor, you are an angel, thank you so much. The hospice will be very grateful, and you've just helped someone have a dignified way of passing over. So you've done an amazing job, and when you close your eyes tonight, you know that you've given someone a dignified and comfortable way to be, and their family, they won't know you, but they will be so grateful that their loved ones are looked after. And you can close your eyes and think about that tonight, Gaynor and Angela. Right, I will say goodbye to you now, because I'm getting all foggy and I don't want to make an idiot of myself. So I'll say I love you all, take care, big crafty hugs, and you are all amazing. Thank you for being in my life. Bye bye.